Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya.
Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya.
Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya.
Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya.
Dravyakrtitvam.
Dravyakrtitvam.
Gunata.
Gunata.
Vyakti.
Vyakti.
Samstatvam.
Samstatvam.
Eva.
Eva.
Cha.
Cha.
Tejastvam.
Tejastvam.
Tejasa.
Tejasa.
Sadhi.
Sadhi.
Rūpa.
Rūpa.
Matrasya.
Matrasya.
Vrtayaha.
Vrtayaha.
Dravyakrtitvam gunata.
Dravyakrtitvam gunata.
Dravyakrtitvam gunata.
Dravyakrtitvam gunata.
Vyakti samstatvam cha.
Vyakti samstatvam cha.
Vyakti samstatvam cha.
Vyakti samstatvam cha.
Tejastvam tejasak sadvi.
Tejastvam tejasak sadvi.
Tejastvam tejasak sadvi.
Tejastvam tejasak sadvi.
Rūpamatrasya vrtayaha.
Rūpamatrasya vrtayaha.
Rūpamatrasya vrtayaha.
Rūpamatrasya vrtayaha.
Dravyakrtitvam gunata.
Dravyakrtitvam gunata.
Vyakti samstatvam cha.
Vyakti samstatvam cha.
Tejastvam tejasak sadvi.
Tejastvam tejasak sadvi.
Rūpamatrasya vrtayaha.
Rūpamatrasya vrtayaha.
Dravyakrtitvam gunata.
Dravyakrtitvam gunata.
Vyakti samstatvam cha.
Vyakti samstatvam cha.
Tejastvam tejasak sadvi.
Tejastvam tejasak sadvi.
Rūpamatrasya vrtayaha.
Rūpamatrasya vrtayaha.
Dravyakrtitvam gunata.
Dravyakrtitvam gunata.
Vyakti samstatvam cha.
Vyakti samstatvam cha.
Tejastvam tejasak sadvi.
Tejastvam tejasak sadvi.
Rūpamatrasya vrtayaha.
Rūpamatrasya vrtayaha.
Dravyakrtitvam gunata.
Dravyakrtitvam gunata.
Of an object.
Of an object.
Akrtitvam.
Akrtitvam.
Dimension.
Dimension.
Gunata.
Gunata.
Quality. Vyakti.
Vyakti.
Samstatvam.
Samstatvam.
Individuality.
Individuality.
Eva.
Eva.
Also.
Also.
Cha.
Cha.
And. Tejastvam.
Tejastvam.
Effulgence.
Effulgence.
Tejasaha.
Tejasaha.
Of fire.
Of fire.
Sadhi.
Sadhi.
O virtuous lady.
O virtuous lady.
Rūpamatrasya.
Rūpamatrasya.
Of the subtle element form.
Of the subtle element form.
Vrtayaha.
Vrtayaha.
The characteristics. My dear mother, the characteristics of form are understood by dimension, quality, and individuality. The form of fire is appreciated by its effulgence.
Dravyakrtitvam gunata Bhakti samstha mamevacha Tejastang tejasa sadhi rūpamatrasya vrittaya. So, little explanation is there. This is the transformation of the elements, how from sky, the air, from air, the fire, water, everything in that proportion is explained by Sankhya philosophy, how one after another the form, taste, smell, touch are appreciated in different objects indifferently. Just like some eatable things, the form is appreciated by taste. The flower, the form is estimated by its smelling, aroma. So, that is being explained. You can read the purpose.
Every form that we appreciate has its particular dimensions and characteristics. The quality of a particular object is appreciated by its utility, but the form of sound is independent. Forms which are invisible can be understood only by touch. That is, the independent appreciation of invisible form.
Just like the air, we cannot see, but we can touch. The air passes, it touches our body, we can understand now the air is passed. Then
Visible forms are understood by analytical study of their constitution. The constitution of a certain object is appreciated by its internal action. For example, the form of salt is appreciated by the interaction of salty tastes, and the form of sugar is appreciated by the interaction of sweet tastes. Tastes and the qualitative constitution are the basic principles in understanding the form of an object.
So, actually everything has got form, and there is, why not, the form of God also. He has got Virat Rūpa, and he has got small also Rūpa. We have got experience of the Virat Rūpa in the Bhagavad Gita, but that is not permanent Rūpa. Permanent Rūpa of Kṛṣṇa, dvi-bhuja-muralīdhara. He has got two hands and playing on flute. That is permanent Rūpa. Virat Rūpa, as it was shown to Arjuna, it is called naimitti, under certain conditions. That is not eternal Rūpa. Advaita achyuta anadi, ananta, anadi, eternal. The eternal Rūpa is described in the Shastra, Venum kannantam, Aravinda dalayataksam, Varahavatam samasitam, Buddha-sundarangam, Kandarpa koti kamaniya vishesha shobham, Govindam Adipurusham Tamam Bhaja. The eternal form is Venum Kannantam. Kṛṣṇa is always playing on his flute. That is eternal form. Eternal pastimes and eternal form is in Vrindavan. He does not go anywhere personally, leaving Vrindavan. Padamekam nagacchati. He is always in Vrindavan, but at the same time he is everywhere. Goloko eva nivasati akila atma bhuta. Although he is always in his abode, Goloka, Vrindavan, still he is present everywhere. How he is present? Andantara sang paramanu chayantara sang govindam adipurusham tamaham. Ishara sarvabhutanam viddeshe arjuna tishta. He is situated in everyone's heart. He is situated in each and every universe. The universe is created by his breathing. Jasyaika nishasata kalamathāvalamba jivanti loma vilaja jagadannanatha Vishnu mahanasa yajasya kala vishesha. So the eternal form is Kṛṣṇa, but Vishnu, Mahavishnu, who is the origin of material creation, kala vishesha, is the expansion of the plenary expansion of Kṛṣṇa. Vāsudev Sankarsana Anuruddha Pradyumna. In this way, he is present everywhere. Anoraniyāna Mahato Mahiyāna. He is bigger than the biggest and the smaller than the smallest. Relativity. Now here we are a small stature. So Krishna is present in a stature so that we can touch him, we can dress him, we can decorate him. Similarly, in other planets, the law of relativity is going on everywhere. Anoraniyang mahato mahiyang. So, we have several times explained, bhakti means to engage all our senses in the service of the Lord. Our sense of seeing, eyes, nose, ears, tongue, hands, legs, everything should be engaged for Krishna's service. All different parts of the body can be engaged. Rishikena rishikesha sevanam bhaktiricha. Krishna can be served and by all our senses according to the direction of the Shastra and Guru, Sadhu Shastra Guru. Just like Ambarish Maharaj, his devotee, we have to follow. Savai Mana Krishna Padaravinda. The senses, the mind is the chief of the senses, and immediately under the mind, 10 senses are working. 5 knowledge gathering senses, Jnanendriya, and 5 working senses, Karmendriya. And they have got different types of activities, hands, legs, tongue, ear, eyes. And above these, there is ahankar, false ego in the material world. The 11 senses and the 12th is the false ego. The false ego means I am thinking I am this body. I am body. Then expansion of body, I belong to this family. I am the husband of this body, I am the father of this body, I am the brother of this body, or I belong to this nation, I belong to this species. This is called 12th conception. It is different consciousness according to different body, and then it is mine. With all these 11 senses, I form an idea of I, and then my possession, mine, aham mameti. Janasya moho ayam. This is called illusion, maya. So mind, it is expansion of the mind, different way. Manaso vritti, this is called the characteristic of the mind. There is subtle action of mind, thinking, feeling, willing, and the mind is expanding in hundreds, thousands, millions of ideas. In this way, I am becoming entire. So, when this mind is controlled, the yoga system is for that purpose. Those who are too much bodily conceptualized, bodily consciousness, they should practice this yoga, hatha yoga, ashtanga yoga, so that the mind can be purified. As soon as the mind is purified, then all this expansion into thousands and millions of ideas will be controlled, and the only idea will be Kṛṣṇa. This is called yoga system, concentrated. Dhyanam asthita yogina pasyanti yam yogi Dhyanavasthitam manasa. The mind is controlled and the focus of the mind is on Kṛṣṇa or Vishnu. Dhyanavasthita tadagato manasa pasyanti yam yogi. Then we can see the effulgence and the localized and then the Supreme Personality of Godhead. So any system of yoga, either Hatha Yoga, Jnana Yoga or Karma Yoga is in the lowest standard, and above all Bhakti Yoga. Then when you come to the Bhakti Yoga, that is the perfection of life. Bhakti Yogena Manasa Sammak Pranihite Amale. Bhakti Yogena Amala. The mind becomes clean. Cheta Darpana Marjanam. That is the effect of, direct effect of Bhakti Yoga, because the mind is now contaminated and under the creation of senses and sense activities, we are making millions and trillions of ideas and become entangled in that idea. We have to accept millions and trillions of body and then go on in the cycle of birth, death, old age and disease. This is implication. So, purify the mind. That is the chanting of Hare Krishna Mahamantra. Cheta Darpana Marjanam Bhava Mahadavagni Bhavan. When our mind is clean, this is Mahadavagni. This expansion of mental ideas, thousands and millions, that is Bhava Mahadavagni. Bhava Mahadavagni. So it is the duty of Guru to get out the disciple from the Bhava Mahadavagni. Samsara dava nalarira loka tranaya karinna ghana ghanatam. Karunna, Karuna. So, what is the Guru? Guru has received the Karunna. Karunna means just like the cloud has received water from the sea. Similarly, a Guru, spiritual master, receives the cloud of mercy from the ocean of kindness of Kṛṣṇa. Ghana Ghanatam. And it is only the cloud that can extinguish the forest fire. Samsara. No other watering system will be helpful. If there is fire in the forest, your fire brigade or buckets of water will not help. It is impossible. Neither you can go there, neither you can render any service by your fire brigade and bucket. Then how the fire can be extinguished? Now, ghana ghanatam, if there is cloud in the sky and if there is rainfall, then the expansive forest fire can immediately be extinguished. So, that cloud is supposed to be the spiritual master. He pours water. He pours water. Savan kirtan jale karaye secham. What is that water? The water is this Savan kirtan. Bhava Mahadagvani, the fire, the forest fire of material existence is blazing continually. So, you have to extinguish it by the rainfall from cloud, and that rainfall means Savan Kirtan. Savan means hearing and Kirtan means chanting. This is the only way. Savan kirtan jale karayesacha. In this way, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu has advised that Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Hare Rama eva kevalam. In this age, Kali Yuga, it is very difficult to perform the yoga system. This is also bhakti yoga. Other yoga system is very difficult to execute. It is not possible. Even if it is possible, it may be possible for one or two persons. But bhakti yoga is so nice that even a small child can practice. We see practically the small children, they are also taking part in it without any education, without any culture, without any knowledge, automatically chanting, dancing, taking Charnamrita, offering respect to the Vaishnava, automatically it is becoming, and that makes his life successful. Bhakti yoga is so nice. Salpamapi yasya dharmasya trayati mahato vaya. Even little bit practiced, it will never go in vain. It will be an asset. Kritapunna punja. In this way, just like if you put a one single pice in the bank deposit, that is your money. It will be never lost. And when it becomes a lump sum, the bank asks you to credit you, get 100 rupees. Similarly, bhakti yoga is so nice that whatever you acquire, intentionally or unintentionally, even if you neglectfully chant Hare Krishna, by imitating others, by joking others, it will have effect. There is a verse in Nisingapura that one Mohammedan died calling haram. They say haram, anything against the religion is called haram. So he was trapped by a boar, and the boars, the pigs, they Mohammedans, they call it haram. So when he was attacked, he said haram hai. So haram, but it was taken as haram, O Ram, and he was liberated. So it is so nice. Somewhere or other practice Ha Krishna, Ha Ram, then your life is successful. Thank you very much.
Jai Prabhupada.